the truth. This puppet show stays on because of you. We've been dancing with the devil way too long. I know it's fun, but get ready to pay your dues.
So I put a clip out the other day of when the little girl got hit. People asked where that clip came from. A subscriber of mine, thank you so much, helped me find it. It was Prayer Gardens live February 17th, 2022. It was called Interview with Frank Light's family member. So here is the video. And what's interesting is also in that interview, she shows a picture of the Wells and their kids at the fair. And there's a guy in the background kind of photobombing it. And PG is alleging that that is Frank Light in the background. I zoomed in. It does not look like Frank Light at all to me. What do you think?
No, idea why. I mean, even Donald's scared to death of the lights, or at least acts like he is.
Yeah,
but
Donald's good at pretending too.
Absolutely, because in this photo, they're at the fair, and
that guy
right there, you can see that Frank is photobombing them.
Yep.
He was with them at the fair that day. So Donald's really scared of Frank? I don't think so.
Yeah, because I know when I saw that photo that they were making it look like it was this guy that was following them. To
put it back to them.
Huh.
Hello? No, this is Grady. Grady? Who is this? No, hold on. What do you want? What about? You need to tell me what it's about first. People have been calling here harassing. I need to know what it's about first. About what? That's why I'm screening the calls for him. There's been a lot of people calling here trying to do that to him. He has not talked to nobody but the police that questioned him. He has not been on any websites to talk about it. He does not have opinion. He answered the police questions. He's already investigated. He has nothing to do with it. Yeah, he was working almost 3 miles from his house, which was like 4 miles from their house, maybe 5 at the crow flies, not roads. He was in the opposite direction, behind the church, working on a farm, clearing the brush line when the girl got missed. And there were witnesses. He had nothing to do with it. I'm not saying anything on that. I have no opinion. He has no opinion. He's out of it. He has no dog in that race. He's upset about the girl being missing, but he had nothing to do with it. He has nothing to do, and he has no opinion on them or anyone else because he had nothing to do with it. No, he don't even have horses. His brother has horses, but he doesn't have horses. He was working, and he's never been in those caves. There's caves all in those hills, everywhere. There's all over the place, and it's hard to tell what cave he's talking about. He wasn't looking for nobody. He stayed at home the whole time. It's the only time he leaves the home place was when he was working on that property and to go to the grocery store, and that was it. Otherwise, he stayed put in the house. He didn't bother nobody or nothing. I'm a member of his family. Yeah. Grady.
That's Frank Light, PG.
That's not Frank. That's
Well,
the family member.
Like I said, we have no opinion on it. We mind our business, and we're not throwing anything out there against them. We're not even dignifying any of them with a reply. And neither is he. He has not been on those sites. He don't like what's being said about him, but he kept his mouth shut. He reported everything to his registry officer and said that he had nothing to do with it. So he's been interviewed. He's been questioned. His whereabouts were all of it. There's nothing to be afraid of. No, he did his time, and that's it. He did his time, and he's out, and he's trying to get on with it. I mean, and the police even came and searched the property, searched everything around the house. They went through his belongings and everything. He had nothing to do with it. No, they searched it. They searched it. Most of it's from his estranged wife who started the whole thing. He spends most of his days here at the house taking care of me. Yeah. And the only time he goes into town is when he's got to pay his car insurance and get groceries or go to register. Otherwise, he's here with me or around the barn cleaning and taking care of my animals. That's about the only time he leaves the property.
There you go. The day Summer came up missing, Frank Light was working with some other people, some other gentlemen, and he had plenty of witnesses to say he was there and they were working, clearing some brush away from the farm, a farm that they was helping to work on. So, which happened to be 5 miles away, behind a church. So, in the opposite direction of the Wells property. That's where he was all that day. They started morning, and he was working till way late evening. So, and he had, as I said, a lot of witnesses, other hands working with him that knows he was there, and he was working right alongside of them. So, and he did not go horsebacking anywhere. Sheriff Lawson did not ask him to go out looking for Summer. He did not get on a horse. He was not out looking for Summer on a horse at all. He was working that whole day, and then even when they got wind that Summer had came up missing, he still just continued. And the man that I spoke with is an older gentleman that a member of the family that Frank lives with, and he helps take care of, and he runs errands for, and chauffeurs around, and does things to help with this gentleman and his family and so forth. So that's pretty much
Well,
what it is.
How did this man's name even come up?
What are you talking about?
Well, like, how did you know to call this guy? I mean,
I called Frank, not this guy, but this guy's answering Frank's phone because Frank does not want to talk to anybody due to the fact that they are harassing him. So he has this family member answering his phone for him, and to see who it is before Frank answers.
Yeah, he sounded like a very nice gentleman.
He is a beautiful person. He really is. He's a wonderful person.